Oh, hey, you're looking live, everybody, at what could be the most thrilling comedy show in all of history. What's up, guys? I'm Matthew Ford, and welcome to GT's Bedroom Comedy Showcase, Halloween Spooktacular. Coming to you tonight from, I guess, the Republican National Headquarters. I'm not really sure. Just a reminder, we want this show to not suck as much blood as possible, meaning we want you, the victim, viewer, to have as much fun as we are. All right, so please don't be scared to comment down below. Comics, we want this show to be a roundtable experience as well. So everybody keep your mics open, laugh, be vocal, and let's have some fun, all right? We are all officially dressed up with nowhere to go, but we are going to let a few more people join us before we officially start the show. First, let's briefly check in with our Wicked Witch of Funk, Miss Ashley Preston. Let's see, Ashley, what kind of spells you brewing over there?
Ooh, hello, everyone. I am your fortune tellestress. My name is Rosé. I'm here. Rosé, like the drink.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I'm here to tell some fortunes from my crystal ball.
Oh, I love fortunes. I'm pretty sure all of our comics like fortunes as well.
I have some news for you, Nick Frederick.
Oh.
Lean in. Lean in. Nick Frederick. Most likely, you will tell jokes tonight.
Oh.
That's a pretty good possibility.
Oh, wow.
I gotta say.
More than one. Okay. I'll take
Are
it.
you nervous?
Always.
Don't be.
Oh. Oh, good.
Well, thank you.
It's on my page on Facebook if you want to watch.
It's on
It's
his
on
page.
DeMarion.
It's on his
page.
Facebook. That's right. DeMarion's still figuring out how all this works. That's great. I wanted the world. Thank you so much, Ashley. That was futuristic. That was great. We'll check back in with her a little later. Hey, comics, just say hey to the world real quick. World Comics, they're all backstage. They're all dying to make you laugh. Hey, let's kill it tonight, guys. All right. I ain't afraid of no bomb. Or am I? I don't know. We'll see. Oh, so, all right. Well, we are going to go ahead and start the show because we have a great one planned for you guys tonight. Let's see. Oh, Elvis, Prince, and John Lennon are here. So, without further ado, everybody grab a cauldron, kick back, relax, feel like a kid again, because this little comedy showcase starts right now.
From GT's bedroom in Clayton, North Carolina, it's GT's Bedroom Comedy Showcase. Tonight, comedians Nick Frederick, DeMarion Farmer, Jody Oakley, Will Purpura, Kellen Blair, and Matt White. With Gerald Thomas and the Stuffed Animal All-Stars. Now, here's your host, Matthew Ford.
Hey, how's everybody doing tonight, guys? I feel like I've been run over by a truck, but no worries. Welcome to GT's Bedroom Comedy Showcase. For those of you that are new around here, yeah, we really are doing a comedy show out of my 8-year-old son's bedroom. I have a lot of issues, but more on that later. First, here's my hot takes on today's hot topics. Well, in out with the old and in with the news, yesterday the Senate voted to confirm Amy Coney Barrett as the newest Supreme Court justice, and she was sworn in earlier today. President Trump, perhaps still confused from his bout with COVID, issued a statement saying, "I love Sacha Baron Cohen. She's going to be great. Huge fan. What time's lunch?" Oh, man. Hey, this one hits close to home. A pastor from North Carolina was recently accused of peeing on a passenger on a Delta flight from Las Vegas to Detroit. Yeah, the man accused, he admits that he had a couple of drinks before the flight and was also taking some prescribed medication, according to police. But I don't know, this one's a real head scratcher for me. I mean, I had no idea that R. Kelly was from North Carolina. I didn't know he was a pastor, however. He converted. And finally tonight, a hiker in Evergreen, Colorado made some feathered friends with the help of a granola. Brianna Faish recorded this video and posted it to Facebook. Check it out. As you can see, slow-mo, the bird comes and lands on her hand and sort of gives her the side eye like, I can trust you, I guess. You got some yummy granola for me? Oh, yeah. Let me just get a little bit of that. It's so cute, right? Oh, God. Oh, God, not again. Who would have seen this coming? You know, somebody should really put a leash on that T-Rex. He gets around. That's enough of my shit, everybody. Hey, everybody, welcome your first comic of the night. He co-hosts a hilarious show called Chet Chats on the Pitt Chapel Hill Facebook page, along with Marcy Mayer. He is here. He is the loneliest skeleton, and he is Mr. Nick Frederick, everybody.
Wow, it's me. Really had to get that lonely dig in there. Thank you for that. Thank you so much. Yes, I am Nick Frederick, and some of you may be wondering who I am. That's really easy. I am if the state of Utah was a person. That's who I am. It hurts every time you laugh at that. I just got to be honest with you. Okay. Hope you guys are doing well. I have a lovely presentation for you. I promise I'm only going to do this once, and I'm actually meaning that, which usually comics lie. I'm only going to do one meme joke, but the year in review, it's basically, that's it. It's 2020 is on my dreams and all of yours, which makes me feel a little better. So that's all I wanted to say about that. Things I've been doing in my free time. Thank you for asking. Playing guitar. You know, I'm getting better at it too, you know, practicing a lot. This is not me, by the way. I know I have the energy of a young, cool, hip, ultra hip, actually, a black woman, but that's a different person. Really close. I get it. Okay. I've been writing a book, you know, which I think is going really well. This serves as my inspiration, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, also crying. I've been crying a lot. Just a lot of crying. A lot. Okay, yeah, but it's not all that bad. You guys remember in April when everyone was freaking out about haircuts? Mm-hmm. Let's see, hang on, if I can just, boom. Not this guy. I planned that. Other terrible things that have happened in different years. This will cheer you guys up. I don't know. Free Willy was released in 1993.
Love that movie.
Movie.
Yeah, excellent movie. Totally agree. A little angry at the poster, which basically spoils the entire movie. This is it. That's the end, right there.
That's true.
Not great planning, but it's basically, for those of you that don't know, it's about a kid that befriends a killer whale and then rescues him and sends him out into the wild where he can live and be free. Except they actually did this in 2002. And he died. Wow. I know. And you're thinking, wow, what an awful thing. But that's not the crime. Okay, that's not the crime. Also, my dreams are stupid. I forgot about that. This is it. Look at his Wikipedia page, folks. Years active. You got to be kidding me. He died in 2003. That movie came out in 1993. I'm just saying. That's a little bit long in the tooth, okay? Okay, just me. All right, just me. You guys like whales. All right. Speaking of movies, excellent segue. This is our #1 feature film of the year. It came out in January 1917. You know, so Bad Boys for Life. Ironically, not nearly as intense as actually living in America in 2020. So, not great. It was, however, captured by the second highest grossing film of the year here, which I believe is a depiction of what it was like to go to the grocery store the first week of the pandemic. So I should clarify, these are US films because people in other countries can actually still go outside. So the highest grossing film in general is actually one called The 800, released by China, which I'm pretty sure is about what happens if 800 Americans were just allowed to travel around the world. Judging from the poster, things do not go well. All right, so no political commentary. All right, fine. We'll move on. Dude, I miss movies so much I'm creating my own. Calm down, perverts. That's not what I mean. What I mean is, I'm thinking about other franchises that could be launched and what those films could be like, right? And I came across one, a movie called First Man, which initially I thought was a film about Ryan Gosling's eyes. It is an incredible amount of posters, but it's actually about the first man to walk on the moon. And that got me thinking, right? Does anybody here know who the third man to walk on the moon is? Nobody. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I get it. He looks like this. Like if I got my teeth kicked in, I get it. We don't need to know him. But he's basically like his entire life is just him trying to convince people he actually did that, right? He's like, I'm Jesus Shuttlesworth, third man to walk on the moon. And everyone in the world is like, nope. Everybody knows just two guys, like Neil Armstrong and Buzz Lightyear. That's it. Buzz Lightyear. The point is, NASA has a real opportunity here to come up with some new movies, right? And you guys will believe anything, right? Because who knows? You don't even know who the third man to walk on the moon is. So I have some ideas I want to pitch to the group here. So my first one, First Man 2, Star Wars is real. But only the original ones, and maybe minus those creepy teddy bears. Yeah. Okay, so no one. Okay, all right, fine. First 3, Tokyo Adrift in space. Anybody? You know, I would watch this movie. Also, The Rock's in it, so you know it's good. Yeah. So,
yeah, I'm just that.
All right. My last pitch is First 5, Moon Bitches, which they actually made already. So it'd be a remake. This is it. It was in the 60s, and this is what people used to think the moon was like, and now we know it's made of cheese. So there you go. Look, I get it. NASA does not have the greatest track record when it comes to lying. You know, they were like, hey, the shuttle is totally safe. Oh. Just kidding. I'm so sorry. Oh. Now it's totally safe. We fixed it. Oh no. Oh dear. Right? Still though, all I'm saying is now is the time, right? Everyone else is lying. Why not you? I believe in you, NASA. I also just realized this doesn't have a lot to do with Halloween. So maybe I'll end with showing you guys a bunch of monsters. Let's see what we have in store. Let's see. Whoops. Okay. There's a too soon. Too soon. Really? Too soon? Too soon for this? All right, fine. We'll go back a bit, right? Huh? Oh no. Oh dear God. Yeah. You know, it's not just comics. I promise it's not just comics. It happens in Hollywood all the time, right? Like the longer this photo goes on, the worse it ages. I'm just saying. Whoops. Also, where are his hands? Anyone? Pretty sure they're grabbing somebody's butt. Somebody's butt. All right, fine. If you don't think they're the real monsters, maybe this. No, you're right. That's not fair. It's the guys above them. Yep. Nope. You're right. Okay. I'm so sorry. That's too much. You're right. It's definitely just these guys. Just the church. Just the whole. And on that deafening silence, that's all I got for you guys.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. Nick Frederick, everybody.
Woo!
Thank you so much. Hey, Nick Frederick, everybody. Starting us off strong. Make sure to watch his hilarious chat chats on the Pitt Chapel Hill Facebook page. They are really well done. Really well done. That's kind of weird. Hey, what's going on?
They're here.
here? Mama and Papa?
No, the poltergeist, Daddy.
I think you mean poltergeist.
Whatever. Hey, does that mean this house was built on an ancient Indian burial ground?
Hey, whoa, Junior. That is really offensive, all right? It's pronounced Ancient Washington Football Team Burial Ground. And the answer is yes.
Hey, does that mean there's a portal in my closet?
There could be. Why don't you go check it out? Whoa, that's pretty cool. All right, well, hey, while him and I go start slashing our way through a couple of Halloween classics, in the meantime, everybody, please enjoy your next comic of the night, Mr. DeMarion Farmer.
Yeah.
Hey, woo! It's tough to follow Tokyo Drift in space and Moon Bitches, but I will do my very best. This is weird because I'm finally getting to see the digital renderings of everyone, and it's officially the Matrix. Ooh, okay. All right, definitely silence. I'll take that as a yes. Move on. So I am actually in Mississippi, which is, weird. Because everybody wears a mask down here. I don't know if you knew that, but very health conscious. What really stuck out to me was the fact that the people at Waffle House in Mississippi are also wearing masks. That's weird. Like, you're being outdone by the people at Waffle House. They failed every health code that was ever invented ever, even when they decided to cheat the score. You got to wear masks, people. But, whatever, or you can be outdone by Waffle House. But I'll move on. So I had a son recently.
Yay.
Little boy. I was so happy. It was a beautiful moment. Baby came out. Didn't know if it was a boy or girl. Looked down there, I saw the sack. I was like, oh, it's a boy. Wow. I just feel with all these precious and wonderful emotions. I called Mom. Mom? Yes, dear. Where's my foreskin? Where's my foreskin? Like, why does he have one and I don't have one? How does that happen? And she's like, oh, well, they cut it off at the doctor. It's like, well, who made that decision for me between being an accountant or a porn star? I would have loved to be a porn star. Like, why would you cut off all that girth?
It's true.
Ooh, tough crowd. For the three guys, I guess they get it. Like, it's okay. We'll move on. So moving on. I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but the Apple Watch 6 came out recently. It's a big deal. It's a really cool thing. So I bought one. I bought it from Walmart, and they're trying to compete with Amazon's 2-day shipping. They sent me a watch 4 days later. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I'm not even the same person 4 days later. Amazon has figured this out. Like, buy the watch, ship the watch, 2 days. Within 2 days, I'm pretty much slightly the same guy. 2 days later, if I add it to cart, I don't even know what it is anymore. 4 days, 4-day shipping is unacceptable. So I left a scathing review telling them how bad they did. You can never do that again because, look, I'm not that consistent with my purchases. I buy everything on impulse. You really have about 24 hours before I decide to return it, right? But then Amazon just shows up in my house with the package, and so I just end up keeping it. Tough crowd. What, are we political tonight? Like, I don't know. Don't ban guns, ban peanuts. Like, peanuts have killed way more people than the guns ever have. I just want to throw that out there. Like, if we're gonna be looking for things to ban in the future, like, don't do universal healthcare. Do universal peanut bans. Like, it will benefit way more people and save us a lot of money on the deficit. I don't know if you've done the numbers, but peanut allergy is the #1 killer of white people. Black people, we're good. You don't have to worry about anything peanut related. And it was made by George Washington Carver, so I felt like he hooked us up. Like, he was like, hey, doing this for you. All right, so for work, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I drive around all day and I visit people. I'm not gonna tell you what I do, and I'm not a stripper or a drug dealer, just throwing that out there. But on my lunch breaks, I end up at gas stations trying to get food. And oftentimes the topic of choice is hot dog or half-pound Hot Pocket. That is my options for lunch. It is explosive diarrhea or full-on cancer. That is what you get at the gas station. Hot mess. Either way you do it. But the hot dog, you get ketchup and mustard, so it's not that bad. But I'm always torn between the decisions. So this day, I decided to ask the nearest black guy that, just to see, was my consensus right? It's time to get my black card stamped again. And I turned to the guy and I say to him, hey, what do you think? You think I should get the half-pound Hot Pocket? You think I should get the hot dog? And he looks at me, half-pound Hot Pocket? No. God, no. He looks at me and he picks up 4 Kit Kats. And I noticed that they weren't the big king-size Kit Kats. They were the little Kit Kats. And I thought to myself, why are you overpaying for Kit Kats? They're twice the price of a king-size Kit Kat, and you get way more for your money. And I just can't let this happen. So I walked up behind the guys that got in line, and I'm like, hey, dude, did you know that the king-size Kit Kats are over there? You'll save $1 per Kit Kat if you basically get those instead. He looks at me shocked. He basically taps his pocket, and I was like, oh, you weren't going to pay for those. Oh. Oh, my God. Oh, what? I'm so sorry. I've embarrassed this man in front of people. Like, what do I do? So I went over there and stole the king-size Kit Kat too, just so, solidarity, like Black Power. I want everybody to be, take a part of this. And then I gave them to him outside, because I'm not a thief. It's weird. But hey, that's my time. You guys have a good night.
Thank you so much, DeMarion Farmer, everybody. DeMarion, you're in Mississippi right now, because
I am in Mississippi right now.
I went to Brandon High School. A little side nugget there. Went to Ole Miss, so that's.
I went to Olive Branch, so.
Oh, my mom used to teach at Olive Branch. How old are you?
Your mom used to teach at Olive Branch. Hey, I know your
hey,
mom.
I'm gonna ask her if she knows DeMarion Farmer. All right. Well, that's neither here nor there.
She's not gonna remember. She's gonna be like, who?
Yeah, he's always.
There's a black kid. A black guy went to our school. No, we don't know anybody.
Yeah, I'm sure you were the class clown, so she'll remember you. All right. Well,
if I was in class.
Speaking of class clowns, let's check back in with. Is it Rose? Oh God. Rose, what? I can hardly see you. Is everything okay? Rose? Oh, there she is. Oh my God. You can't sneak up on me like that. You can't.
I'm sorry.
What tales have you been cooking up since we last saw you?
Who is the new black guy?
The new black guy.
He doesn't look like Matt White.
Try again.
Jody Oakley.
Is my costume. I went as Andy Forrester for Halloween.
It's
everybody.
It's very convincing.
Yeah.
I still like that.
That's how I do.
Jody, I have a fortune for you. You are the only woman performing on the show tonight.
Hold on, that's not even a fortune. That's just a fact.
Wow.
That's scary.
Will the
scary.
friendly ghost?
Yes.
Without a doubt, you will fall in love with a fortune teller.
Well, wait.
Well, wait.
Every episode of this is Will hooking up, man. What is up?
How does that work?
All the comics. I don't get it.
The Will Purpura connection.
So you need a fortune teller to get Jody? All right, I'm going to go get 3.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, very good. Thank you so much again, Rose, for that incredible update. Everybody, please make some noise for your next comic. Coming to the stage now, that's not a stage, making her GT's BCS debut, Miss Jody Oakley, everybody.
All right, guys. I haven't done comedy in a long time, so you're just going to have to bear with me.
All right,
What I did was, I also haven't written comedy in a while, so I just went and found a bunch of joke notebooks, and we'll see what's in there. They might not be topical. For example, this one has my vehicle registration that I put in it to say the next time I leave my house, I'm going to put this on my car. That was April. So that's how topical this notebook is going to be. Let's see. Oh, guys, I've got bad news for you. My mom died.
That is terrible.
Sorry, that's true, but it happened a long time ago now. We're over it.
Oh my God.
This is kind of spooky. I can talk about funerals for a minute.
Yes, please.
We had to plan a funeral when she died.
Oh.
And the place we had to go, we actually got her cremated, but they also did casket funerals, and they had a wall full of miniature caskets as like displays for what you could pick for your loved one. And the whole time my dad's just crying, and I'm just like, what are these? Caskets for ants? Zoolander?
Yeah. Gonna have to be at least 3 times.
They also, as you like got the more and more expensive ones, they came with longer and more expensive warranties. So you could get like a 25-year warranty or a 50-year warranty. And I cannot figure out how people are using these warranties. It's not like the person in the casket's going to be like, hey, I've got a leak down here. Can you come fix it for me? And it's also not like every 10 years you dig up someone and be like, oh, I just got to check on the casket, make sure it's holding up. So, but they're like $10,000 25-year warranties. Don't get duped at the funeral home, guys. Shortly after my mom died, my uncle died. And my uncle had a specific personality. At his funeral, someone, a woman that he knew, made a wreath for him out of empty Mountain Dew cans and empty Marlboro Red cigarette packs. And everyone loved it. He would have loved this. This represents him so hard. And at first I thought it was tacky, and then I was like, maybe we should all get a wreath of how we died when we die. My wreath would be spicy chicken nuggets and vape pens.
Ooh.
They also, none of these are jokes really, but they had also coolers of Mountain Dew as a takeaway. They had a takeaway and it was Mountain Dew. That's a real thing that happened in my real life. Oh my God. Let's see, what else? That's enough. We can move on past that sad piece of paper.
Oh.
You're sad? We're moving on from the sad piece of paper?
Yeah.
I feel like that was the wrong. Okay, here we go. How come putting letters together makes words, but putting numbers together just makes bigger numbers? It's not a joke. It's just a thinker, guys. Just a thinker.
No, we were going to have to do math.
Sometimes you hear people say age is just a number. It's usually like people in relationships of wildly different ages. But have you ever tried to pay for a drink by saying, no, $3 is just a number? No, it doesn't work that way. Some of these notes don't make sense, guys. Has that ever happened to you? I'm really into puzzles, which is like the only kind of problem that doesn't need solving. Like the answer's on the box. You don't have to figure out what it is. You could just hang up the picture. No nerds here? No puzzlers? All right, no problem.
Oh, there's nerds here.
Yeah, I'm a different kind of nerd. This was the only costume I had available. Let's see. I'm just one trauma away from being good at comedy.
It's so true. All of us.
Let's see. Men that don't like pubic hair are just adults that need the crust cut off their sandwiches. Just grow up and eat it.
Yes.
I work from home now. This is an old joke, but I'm trying to phrase it as a new. I work from home now. Have you ever been trying to do work and then your computer says, oh, you need a Windows update, and it's going to take like a certain amount of time, but it doesn't tell you, it's just ticking down? Yeah. Whenever that happens, I try to see how fast I can orgasm if I can do it before the update happens. Just telling you about my life. It's okay.
Andy. I think you broke Andy.
I can always tell when guys are interested in me. I can always tell when guys are interested in me because they'll ask me how my dogs are doing, as if like that's a normal thing that you ask people and care about. No, okay, you guys care about it, no problem.
How is your dog?
Let's
How
see.
are your dogs?
Yeah.
Where are they?
How are they?
Oh,
How-
are you?
how are your dogs?
Stop! Get out of here. They're fine, by the way. They're sleeping. You might.
Dogs?
I'd have to move the mic, but you could probably hear them snoring. I can hear them snoring.
That was me. It's gas.
Enjoying the show.
I don't know how long I've been talking, so someone tell me if I should stop soon.
Oh, I don't wear watches, so
13
Okay.
hours.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
just do a couple more then.
47 more minutes.
No, I don't have that kind of time.
She's got dogs to snuggle.
This one just says pink spoon of angel hair spaghetti. Could have been funny 5 years ago. I don't know.
It's too soon.
All right, this is the last notebook, so this is the last thing you're gonna get from me. Let's see.
I didn't know we were going to get to go through our notebooks. I'll be right back.
Yeah, good. Go for it. You probably have more notebooks than I do.
A whole library.
Oh, thought we were strict on time.
Pickup lines. This will be.
All
I'll
right.
just leave on one pickup line and then I'm done. Matt,
Okay.
got it. I think the Southern accent is the sexiest accent, right? It's just way better than all the other ones.
That's true.
And the best one you could probably say is, "Hey, big boy, let me butter your dick and deep fry it. We could sell it at the state fair." Okay, bye.
Hey, thank you so much. Jody Oakley, everybody. Hilarious as always. GT, wasn't she great? Yeah, that's right. Hey, what do you want to watch, bud? We got a couple basic cable packages here.
I love this part, Daddy.
Yeah, me too. But we've already done this one. Let's give the viewers something new. It's our Halloween Spooktacular, after all.
Hold up. Lydia's in this movie too?
Hey, that's right. Yeah, very good observation there, bud.
Daddy! Get me out of here! Get me out of here now,
yeah, hold on.
please!
Wait, batteries, don't fail me now. Hold on, I'll be right there, GT. Halt! Who are you?
Max, you just moved here.
From where? And do you like my jacket?
Los Angeles.
Ah, the Windy City.
Tell you what, if you like my jacket, just say LA.
LA?
Oh, I knew it. We should totally hang out more. I mean, we could smash some pumpkins or look in windows and watch babes undress.
Dude, that's highly illegal and you can't do that.
It's a real quote from the movie, bro. All right, listen. My name's Matt, and this is my little homie, GT.
How many times I gotta tell you? My name ain't no GT no more. It's potato salad. Potato salad.
This is potato salad. So, let's have a bud.
No thanks, I don't smoke.
They're very health conscious in Los Angeles.
You got any cash? Hollywood?
No.
You got any drugs?
No.
Can I get Allison's phone number from you?
No.
Gee, this is a Disney movie, I guess.
Yeah, Disney movie that starts with a murder of a child. All right, well, while we steal this guy's shoes, everybody enjoy your next comic, who's no stranger to witchcraft. When he's not lighting black flame candles, you can see him virtually anywhere and everywhere in what seems like a new show every night. Please give both your tricks and your treats to the devilishly funny Will Purpura.
Look at the new cross trainers.
Hey. Casper.
What?
Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Oh.
You know, remember Casper?
How could I forget?
Yeah, but where are you?
Oh. That's right, folks. It's Halloween. There's so many tricks and treats.
You don't say.
When I was Casper, remember that treat?
That was a treat.
That was awesome.
Or a trick, I don't know.
That's where I draw the line on scary movies. That's the scariest I go. Okay, don't try to scare me on Halloween. None of you try to scare me. Okay, I don't like being scared. I'm just a big fraidy cat most of the time.
Boo.
No, why?
Sorry.
I know it seemed like I was trying to set you up, but come on.
Sorry.
I fear everything. I fear, I don't know why I fear very unlikely things like plane crashes, but I don't fear very likely things like peeing in a new lover's bed. I get nervous. My number one fear, being murdered. Don't want it. Get it away from me. But
Get that murder away.
yeah, if you're thinking about murdering me, you stop that. Stop that.
Is that murder? Put that away.
Put that murder away, please, sir. Put that murder, sir. Put that murder down. You do the research. The suicide rate in this country is double the homicide rate. So if there's anybody I got to look out for, it's this guy.
Captain Forehead.
Captain Forehead? Lord.
No, that's me. Well done.
I don't know how that can. I assume that's one of your bigger fears is your own forehead, and I apologize severely. No one who looks like me should make fun of any other human being's looks. I get it. I'm sorry. But
not going the way I planned.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That being said, have you seen your forehead?
Yeah, it's cute. It is cute. It is cute. I'm like every night over at my house is like Christmas Eve because I can't sleep and I think someone's trying to break in. Don't you dare private message me, sorry.
I didn't. I sent it to everybody.
I sent it to everybody.
everybody.
You should see when he private messaged me, though. Just
Yeah. I sent Matthew a message that said, have you seen his forehead?
Lord. We've gone off the rails.
I'm so sorry.
Great.
Sure.
Wasn't there a Mercury retrograde show? Oh no, that was another. Okay, all right. Yeah.
Without
all
a
right.
doubt.
Now I gotta segue to my Halloween material.
King of segues.
Because these jokes are only good for like 30 days out of the year. The Halloween stuff. I gotta plow right through it. So how about this giant forehead of mine? No.
I did not know I would be stepping on your jokes. I'm sorry.
No. Great. So every year, my mother would never get me a costume. She insisted on making me my costume. So every year I would be the same thing. Grapes! You'd blow up purple balloons, pin them to my shirt and pants. And I'd be grapes. The only thing scary about grapes is how viciously you can get beaten by everybody in the neighborhood because you're dressed like grapes. I grew up here in Long Island, and there's a lot of repressed, angry dads around here that would take Halloween a little too far. So you'd get up to their door, you could be like, ding dong, trick or treat, and the dad would open the door like, oh, hello, children. Ah! I'm going to cut my own cock off! Ah! You're like, okay, that looked like real blood, dude. That was very realistic. What about these Halloween specials that we grew up on, gang, that are so unrealistic? You know, Linus would wait for the Great Pumpkin, and everybody made fun of him. You'll never see the Great Pumpkin, Linus. You're an idiot. You'll never see the Great Pumpkin. And then the Great Pumpkin, he waited all night, and the Great Pumpkin never showed up. If that were in real life, Linus would have shot up the school. You had to make fun of Linus, didn't you? Can't you see how emotionally fragile he is? He carries a blanket around. He's this close to snapping, but you just had to push him. Is that a Snuggie?
It is no, it's my blanket. It's my whoopee. I call it a whoopee.
Snuggie's what happened to America. Snuggies happened, and then Trump not too long after. But my favorite horror movie is Bride of Frankenstein, because that movie is like, I relate to that. It's like Frankenstein, they find him this lady who's like exactly like Frankenstein, and she hates him still. That's like me. I'm like, come on, we got everything in common. They're like, nah, we're not. No, but we look exactly the same. We're cousins. All right. That's why we look alike. All right. So, folks, it's the most magical time of the year, Election Day.
Yes.
And I got the inside scoop. There's a certain famous Halloween somebody who with a political message for us.
Hello, everyone. I'm the Boogeyman, and I just wanted to talk to you about this upcoming election. I've never publicly endorsed a presidential candidate in my life, so now I would love to take this time to officially endorse Joe Biden. Even though I'm a goblin and I eat children and I possess them with evil spirits, our current administration makes me feel disturbed and unsafe. Biden just looks like a leader, you know? Frankly, you know, if he is cool with it, I like to live under his bed for a while. You know, I won't eat him. I swear I won't. You know, maybe if he loses, then we can have that conversation. Right now, there's a monster living under our bed, and it's our threat to democracy. So here's the thing. I've never voted before, okay? I said it. And that makes me feel bad about myself, okay? I have to live with that shame. But I'm going to be a better person. I'm going to vote this time around. I am going to do it, and I'm going to vote for Biden. And, you know, if that means going out in the daylight and seeing what happens under those circumstances, I'm going to do it. Look, I'm not a political person. I'm just not. One thing I don't like about our current administration is that he resorts to name calling, and I don't like that. They do that with me too. I mean, I'm the Boogeyman, okay? That is my name. But some people call me the Sack Man because I'm like a sack. I guess like I'm a human, like a deceased human in a sack. I guess that's my thing. I've never been in psychoanalysis, so I don't really like look within myself as to what I really am. So many people come up to me and they say, who are you going to vote for? Who are you going to vote for? And I say, look, I'm here to eat you. Please don't try to distract me. But since you asked me, I don't want to move to another country or anything. I hate when people say, well, are you going to leave? It's like, I don't want to leave Michigan. That's my home.
So there you go. There you have it. Was it worth it? Was it worth it?
I think the answer is yes, unequivocally.
Yes.
Right?
Sure.
I love that.
I'm dying to quote that song by make a thing down. Yeah, was it worth it?
Let me search it.
That's it. I couldn't remember the words. Yeah. You're a busy.
I love the Frankenstein. The Frankenstein, that's such a great point because, like, think about it. He was a matchmaker. Like, if you could, instead of doing weird things, like he could create his own woman from dead parts and do whatever he wanted to with it. Instead, he actually chose to make someone else's life better, right? So he's a hero.
Who are we talking about?
Nothing. Will the friendly ghost, everybody. Hey, he's from Michigan. Let's check in with another native of Michigan. Rose, are you still here?
I'm still here, as always. I have more fortunes to tell.
Oh, Jimmy.
Sorry. Does anyone have a question for me? You, Kellen Blair.
Where'd you get your top?
Yes or no questions, please. But Charlotte Roos.
Catch up on Hong Kong.
Andy Forrester, what do you want to know?
This is Matt White, but this is my costume.
Yes, Matt White.
Yeah. Should I order a pizza tonight?
Most likely.
Well, my wife's gonna be mad. We've already had dinner.
Of 9.
Don't tell her.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
Jody Oakley.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Are those your real horns?
Oh yeah.
Matthew Ford.
Yes.
What would you like to know?
Oh, I would just like to know if Andy's actually going to order that pizza.
No.
Oh, shit.
Dang it. This thing's good, man.
It's pretty good.
Is my pizza gonna arrive on time?
Is that DeMarion Farmer?
That is he.
Outlook good.
Wow.
Nice.
Well, that's great. I love that. Thank you so much, Rose. I think you've answered all of life's little questions for us.
You're welcome.
Hey, everybody, please welcome your next comic of the night. He was one of the 2020 North Carolina's funniest finalists. I personally thought he got robbed. I thought he was one of the top 3 at least. Everybody put your hands together for Kellen Blair.
Woo!
Woo! What's up, everyone? Bear with me. This is my first time on Zoom, but I've read about it. I know that I have to take like a 14-day quarantine for masturbating now. I wrote a will today because I was bored. It said, when I die, I want my funeral services to be held at a Black-owned funeral home, so my extended family is uncomfortable instead of sad.
That is all.
Traveling. That's what I miss the most about the pre-quarantine world. I used to travel all over the world. I went to Mexico to smuggle some drugs. And I looked up like all the characteristics, like everything you needed to know, right? All the characteristics of a good mule. And I got to customs and he looked at me and he was like, "Are you here for business or pleasure?" And I was like, "Hee-haw!" I went to Baghdad a couple years ago in the fall. It was fun. It was surprising how much they were into American football. They watch religiously every week Army play, and they're diehard fans of the other team. I think people in wheelchairs should be allowed to litter, and their chairs should be gas powered instead of electric, so they can have a carbon footprint. I haven't voted yet. I almost did today. I went to the place and I was walking in to vote, and someone yelled at me and they said, "If Pokemon were real, Joe Biden wouldn't let you have a Charizard." And I drove home. I was like, I'll try again tomorrow. I found out I was color deaf today.
Color deaf?
Somebody played some Coltrane, like the blues. I was like, this sucks.
What?
I like my coffee like I like my women. A combination of cheap enough and hot enough that I can afford it, but it burns afterwards. You know how they say that the world's first trillionaire is probably alive today, just like a kid that hasn't made his fortune yet? That's exactly how I feel about the tumor that's going to kill me.
Oh, God.
It's in there. This is my impression of eggs after the announcement of the best breakfast award that starts with the letters EGG, goes to Eggos. Fuck. I used to date a girl named Carly until I realized that she let 9 bozos inside of her before me.
Oh.
Then I realized I dated a girl named Clown Carly. You ever noticed how when flies land on you, they rub their hands together like this? What are they up to? What do you call a cat with polio? Awkward pause.
Thinker.
All right, guys. Thanks. Sorry I don't have any Halloween jokes tonight. Thanks, guys.
Hey, thanks so much. Kellen Blair, everybody. Bringing the house down. Oh, God. Speaking of.
It's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
We got one!
Sure do.
Stay puft.
Stay puft.
Stay puft.
It's only a model. Hey, look, it's one of those Thanksgiving Day floats.
Daddy, we need to get out of here.
Okay. You know what we need to change into?
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Well, I'm ready.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, there's something you don't see every day. Try to think of the most harmless thing.
Keep shooting, Gerald Thomas. Gerald Thomas, we did it. We saved the day.
We came, we saw, we kicked the...
All right, well, while we all enjoy these delicious s'mores, everybody give it up for your final comic of the night. He ain't afraid of no jokes, and he puts the I in white. Please welcome Mr. Matt White.
Wait a minute.
Hey, everybody. I'm Matt White.
Oh.
You can see I'm at my house and everything. I looked for a real scary costume, and what I did was I went over to Andy Force's house and I killed him, and then I hollowed out his body and climbed inside, and it's nasty in here. I mean,
would this be considered whiteface?
Well, I mean, I am Matt White, so it's always a white face. So that's just how I roll. I'm kidding. I'm Andy Forrester, and I killed Matt White. Anyway, Matt couldn't be here tonight due to some emergency, and by emergency, I'm just gonna let you know. Anyway, thank y'all for having me on such short notice. I was hoping this is what would happen. And I do apologize, Will. I really do. I'm sorry. I was distracted. I mean, because I've seen Nick's forehead too, and I don't know how yours was more distracted. Yeah, I know. I thought, yeah, exactly. I assume that's just part of your costume too. Nice. Hey, Kellen, I'd like to order an Italian and a Reuben. I'd love to get one of those because apparently pizza's not going to pan out tonight. So if you could help me out with that, that'd be great. And I assume you deliver it, McAllister. So, and by the way, DeMarion, first of all, I appreciate. Are we still with us? I appreciate you finally stopping from walking around because we're all sitting down and you've been on a trek during the show, and I got sick at one point and had to throw up in the garbage can. But I appreciate you stopping, and I loved your story about eating at the gas station because half-pound Hot Pocket used to be my nickname in high school, and so I appreciate that. I appreciate you bringing up some sore memories like that. It's a good time. Yeah. Hey, Will, when you used to dress up as grapes, did you ever just like put the same outfit on next year and go as raisins? Like once. Did you ever do that? Like that's what I would have. Yeah, like where are you this year? Raisins. Yeah, nice. Then the next year you can go as Raisin Bran. Just put some pieces of cardboard on it. Oh, it's awesome. So many good ideas. Paint it white, yogurt covered. This is awesome. Let's just work this out, Will. You and me. Anyway, so Nick was talking about movies, and I got to tell you about this movie that I cannot finish watching. I can't finish watching it, but a friend's kid told me about it, and it's insane. I gotta read the description because I won't do it justice. All right. I'm not going to tell you the name first. I'm just going to read you the description of this movie. Well, that's not it. That is not it at all. That's the wrong thing right there. That's not how that goes.
Why do we have the meetings?
Yeah, why do we have the meetings? All right, here it is. I found it. After losing, this is the synopsis of this movie. After losing his parents, a priest travels to China where he inherits a mysterious ability that allows him to turn into a dinosaur. Yeah. At first, horrified by this new power, a hooker convinces him to use it to fight crime and ninjas.
I feel like I've seen that.
Yeah. It is called Velocipaster. That's right. That's what I'm saying. It is called Velocipaster. Absolutely. And I'm not making that up.
It's actually the prequel to this movie, right here.
Yeah, that's it, right there.
Oh my God!
Yeah, it's a real movie. It is a real movie.
It's
now,
so bad.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about this movie. This is the best part of the movie. Is this poster? It is so good. That poster is awesome. You're like, this looks amazing. I cannot wait to watch Velocipaster. And then you do, and this is what you get right here. This is what you're looking at. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. That's right. We're talking blow up T-Rex Halloween costume and makeshift ninjas. God. That's right. It is as bad. Now listen, here's one of my favorite parts of the movie, and I only could watch about 13 minutes and 43 seconds before I was like, never mind, I can't take it. But in the very first scene, again, after losing his parents. So his parents die in like the first 30 seconds of the movie. And they show the pastor walking out of the church. He looks across the street, and there are his parents. They're parking in a parking spot. They get out and they're waving to him. And he's like, hey, and they're like, hey. And they cut back to the preacher, and you hear the sound of an explosion as if the car has blown up. And instead of showing a car on fire and dead bodies everywhere, they just show an empty parking spot and the words video effects here. That's what it says. I swear to God. Video effects here. So what I'm saying is it's a top-notch movie. Be sure and check it out. That's what I'm saying. So I apologize for ruining your evening. Wait, real quick. If this is any better, I'll let's get back here to oh Lord, I've lost it. All right, one more, just one more here. So this to make things brighter, here is well, come on, work for me. I swear it'll work for me. No, it won't. I'll just click right there. There we go. There's a Frankenstein I drew. So if that's any better, I'm sorry. I'm just, yeah. So there you go.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah. Thanks. Thanks. That's what my art degree got Beautiful. Me is I can draw pretty pictures and tell jokes for a living now. So there you go. And, I'm living in Matt White's house in his basement. So it's a good time. So anyway, now I got to get back to the other jokes that I sort of not really planned. Because remember, it's all spur of the moment that I was going to be here. It is Halloween. I thought about wearing my Halloween costume. I have the scariest Halloween costume. I go as Winnie the Pooh. Think about it. What's creepier than me showing up to your front door wearing only a red half shirt? Carrying a pot of honey? Singing some Rob Zombie?
Oh, bother.
Pretty creepy, I would know. I've seen me naked. Love it. Rose, you seem like a big Rob Zombie fan, right? You're a big Rob Zombie fan, right?
Absolutely.
I knew it.
Absolutely.
Sing along with me. You ready? Ready?
Ready.
Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches and slam. You don't know that one. All right.
Oh
all
yeah,
right.
I heard it once, but I didn't get all the words.
You're
so
more
I'm
of a
sorry.
Slipknot fan. I can tell. You're big into Slipknot.
I didn't want to tell you.
I know. You know Slipknot. Those are the guys that wear the mask. There's like they're like the Wu-Tang Clan of the heavy metal scene. They got a few too many members in the band, kind of thing. You know, they got like 3 drummers. It's weird, but you'll know this when you hear it. You ready? Sing along.
Ready.
If you're 5'5", then I'm 6'6". You don't know that one either.
Oh, it's sorry. Sorry.
You're more of a 5-finger death punch person. That's it. 5-finger death punch.
You read me like a book.
I knew it. Sing along. You ready?
Ready.
Oh, we all. There's a demon inside. You don't know that one either. All right. We're going to find an evil song we can bond over later. Maybe like some Carpenters or Kenny G or something like that. Something
Kenny
really
G.
evil.
Definitely Kenny G.
Kenny G's evil. Nobody should play that much, sousaphone or harpsichord or whatever the hell that thing is. I don't know.
It's a violin.
I always love it when somebody yells out, "It's an alto sax." I'm like, who the hell is a fan that they know? That's weird. By the way, Kenny G is the music that they play at the beginning of every seance. So if you hear that music, run for it.
Okay.
Unless that's what you're into, and it's like, hail Satan, let's do this. I brought a goat. That's my new catchphrase. I just like to walk into places going, I brought a goat. Like, this is the dentist's office, sir. I'm sorry about that. I heard that Kenny G. I didn't know if this was a seance or cleaning teeth. Come on, let's raise the devil. Let's do it. Come on. Love Halloween. I do. You know who likes Halloween more than anybody, though? Churches. They do. They love it. They say they don't. They're like, that is evil and that is of the devil, and we do not appreciate that here at this church. We don't celebrate that. However, if you will just come to our church 1 week before Halloween, we are having a trunk or treat. And you know what sounds a lot scarier than Halloween? Trunk or treat. Yeah, it does, because Halloween's just a word. It's just like Halloween. Trunk or treat sounds like, hey, man, you want a Baby Ruth, or you want to climb into the trunk of my car? Let me lock you in there. Come on. Where are you going? Come back, man. I got all kinds of different candy. I think I got a Zag nut in my back pocket. We got a bunch of different cars we can lock you in the trunk of. Come on. Like, no, man, I'm good. I'm going to go sit home in my underwear and eat my own bag of candy. You're weird as hell. All right. Well, praise Jesus. I love that. All right, I'll tell you one more, and then I'll leave you be. Maybe I won't. My time's up. Anyway, well, I can if you really want me to. I mean, it's if you. All right, sweet. All right,
do that. Do it.
I'm having to cook a lot more. I cook all the meals at my house. I eat all the meals at my house too. It's pretty obvious, but I do a lot of the cooking, and I try to come up with some different stuff, and I'll look up a recipe. And I don't know if you have done that or not, but it is a nightmare. It used to be you could just get a cookbook and they're like, here's what you need: a stick of butter, a cup of cream, eat that, you're good. Like, whatever it was real simple, put it in a pie crust, cook it, you're good. Not anymore. Now you go to looking up a recipe now. there is a story to go with it every time, and it is a nightmare story. I got one right here. I was trying to make mac and cheese this evening. I'm like, well, I'll just make a simple. My sister had bought me the pasta maker years ago, and I used it a lot. Who cares? How do you make this damn thing? So you keep scrolling, and then you get to, I use my each week. Oh my God, shut up. I just want to know how to make this thing.
Never worked in a place like this before. You're hilarious. And you get the
Oh my God. And then you get that. You get these little ads that pop up when you're doing it. It took me cursing about 10 or 15 times finally for my wife to go, there's just a button at the top of those things that says jump to recipe. I'm like, oh. Yeah, I got to work on that joke. That's a terrible one to end on. Let me do one more. I'll do one I've written before and told before, and it's not just, off the cuff and me ranting about not making mac and cheese this evening. Swear to God. My kids are for sale. They're horrible people. I swear to God. I'm thinking about getting revenge on my kids. I'm gonna start doing some of the same crap to them that they do to me. See how they like it, like go into their room at 3 o'clock in the morning and just go, hey, 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 hey. And right when they wake up, I'm just gonna go, can you come tuck me back in? I had a nightmare. I had these two horrible or go out to a restaurant, wait till they bring the food, and right when they put it on the table, I'm just gonna go, no. Then one Paschetti, no. Fall on the floor, lose a shoe, hit somebody at the next booth, climb over a couple of other booths, go in the bathroom, lick the stall wall. That's a true story. I'm gonna start doing this though. I'm just gonna start yelling this from the bathroom in my house. Somebody needs to wipe me. See how they like it. They do it right. They better show it with a plunger because that's what I have to do every time. All right, I'm Andy Forrester. Matt White. I'm sorry.
Matt White, everybody. Easiest thing is my son and I used to play Daddy Come Wipe Me all the time. I bought a bidet. I'm like, you do it yourself.
Sweet. Sweet. Yeah. That would, yeah.
And it saves toilet paper. So, hey, somebody's here.
There's pizza.
That's the pizza. Wow.
Pizza.
What do you know? All right. Well, hey, can we put the guy who delivers it on camera, or is that? I don't know. All right.
Yeah, I hope it's Matt White.
That's what I was thinking.
I hope it's Matt White delivering that pizza. That's his emergency. Is he's delivering DeMarion a pizza?
I got to make some tips.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right.
That or it's not really a pizza for DeMarion.
Oh yeah. I check the ingredients.
Cool.
Hey, I want to thank all the comedians tonight. I want to thank Nick Frederick, Will the Friendly Ghost, Matt White, aka Andy Forrester, Kellen, Blair, Jody Oakley, Rose, aka Ashley Preston, and the now missing DeMarion Farmer. Matt White has a sketch about a pizza delivery gone wrong. It's just like a slash murder mystery. Should we make sure DeMarion's okay, or DeMarion? DeMarion. I'm about to close the show, DeMarion. All right. Well, I will Photoshop his face in later. Hey, can we just end the show real quick? Everybody make a scary face in honor of Halloween. On 3, all right? 1, 2, 3.